The Little Mermaid. In the depths of the oceans, there was a vast world no one knew about. This world was full of singing dolphins, dancing jellyfish, and schools of rainbow-colored fish. Even deeper, there was a magnificent underwater kingdom. The kingdom was ruled by the king of the seas, who lived in the underwater palace with his mother and 3 daughters. The king's youngest daughter, Arya, was different from the other mermaids. She sang beautifully and designed wonderful jewelry for herself. While the other girls were happy living in the palace, it was never enough for Arya. She always wanted to rise to the surface and dreamed of the world above the water. She was curious about people who walked on land and longed to taste the food above, watch the scenery, and cuddle the cute animals. When she told her grandmother about these thoughts, her grandmother would say, "You can go to the surface the day you wear your crown of adulthood, just like your sisters." She also always warned her to be cautious about surface people, because those people polluted the seas and harmed the underwater creatures with their careless trash. One day, when Arya went up to the surface again, she saw a huge ship. The ship's captain was a very handsome prince who played the flute beautifully. When Arya heard the sound of the flute, she closed her eyes for a moment and hummed a song. When the prince heard the faint sound, he immediately stopped playing and looked around. Arya was so embarrassed that she immediately dove into the water so the prince wouldn't see her. The sea witch, watching everything through her crystal globe, burst into laughter. "So, the daughter of the Sea King, Arya, likes a human, does she?" she muttered. This witch, who was once banished from the kingdom, made an evil plan against Arya to take revenge on the king. Just then, lightning struck in the sky, a storm began, and the waves grew massive. The prince, who was the captain of the ship, was in a panic. The witch was still laughing loudly at what was happening. Soon, the giant waves sank the prince's great ship.